All right. As a last resort, if none of the other operating system flashing methods work for you, then let's try using the jumper cable and the force boot with LK into fast boot mode. So let's see how this works. So you need to have a jumper cable, which in practice is female-male. So we will connect this to the, from this side, bottom right pin on the 40-pin connector on the development board. That is a ground pin. And then we need to connect this pin to that connector on the board. And before we do that, we need to prepare our machine. So on the Mac here, let's look at the instructions. We need to first install Pi, FTDI and Pi serial packages. I will install them to my user's environment. Well, they're already there. And then the directory where we want to be is the Mendel image that we downloaded and unzipped. So we are there. And then we execute a special script that enables this LK fast boot mode. So it will basically make your Mac in this case wait for the board to boot up in debug mode. And now we are ready to try. So basically what we need to do is then connect the jumper cable to the point on the board, maintain this connection firmly if we can, and then plug in the USB-C data cable to the computer. And the data cable also provides enough power to actually power the board, and it should boot up. And if that works, we should be able to see on this Mac terminal info jump something. So let's try. So I will first try to maintain the connection with the right connector on the board with this jumper cable. And then I connect the USB-C data cable. Okay, and let's see what we see on the Mac. Yep, it says jump DA. Well, that looks promising. And then we should now see fast boot devices. Yes, we can see the board now visible with the fast boot command over the USB-C data cable. So we managed to force the board to boot up into this fast boot mode, and then to actually flash the operating system image, all we need to do is execute bash flash.sh. And it's working. So this is the third fallback method, if all else fails, to force the Coral DevBoard Mini to boot into the fast boot mode if you cannot access the serial console, if maybe you don't have a serial adapter, or if for any reason you're not able to use the graphical user interface console with a keyboard, video and mouse to send a command to the board to go to fast boot mode. This is the fallback method. So that's working. So this will take a few minutes for the fast boot command to upload the latest Mendel image, flash the eMMC storage on the board with the new image, then the board will reset and boot up for the first time. So that's it for this segment. And then please note, if your host computer is macOS Catalina or newer, like Big Sur, then please click Next, the MDT on macOS segment, and you will see instructions how to have a workaround to connect to the board with macOS Catalina or newer. If you don't have a Mac Catalina or newer, then you can select the other options. Please make your selection now.